In our last Dragon Ball story video, we talked about what if Bardock survived the attack from Frieza and Planet Vegeta has survived, and Bardock was the one who killed Frieza, the Saiyan who finally took down the tyrant, making his efforts so great that King Vegeta stepped down and claimed Bardock as the new King of Saiyans. But Bardock did not want the role as the new king, making a tournament for whoever wins the tournament is to become the new king or queen of Saiyans. And in a fight between Vegeta versus Hanasia, the mother of Goku, Hanasia claimed the throne, creating a new era for the Queen of Saiyans. But we already know kings and queens come and go, and there's always someone out there next to challenge the throne. This is what if Bardock became King of Saiyans after defeating Frieza, part 2. We will discuss it here next on J Cloud's Anime Talk. This story starts off with Cooler's army versus Frieza army. Cooler soldiers taking on the Ginyu force, killing them one by one. Not even Captain Ginyu can do anything about it, as they are completely overwhelmed. And a typical old trick from Captain Ginyu, changes bodies. And Recoome steps in on the attack, seeming as though the momentum is switching over to the Ginyu force. Recoome goes over to Captain Ginyu, congratulating him on his success on his body change. But he was wrong, the body change technique did not work this time, and Salza turned around and put an energy blade in Recoome's chest. Salza was wearing a protection device that would cancel out Captain Ginyu's body change, letting Cooler know that the job is done and he's the only survivor. A few years has passed ever since Hanasia became the first Queen of Saiyans. We see a shot of Raditz talking to Goku about the mission that he just went on. He mentions Broly and talks about how strong he was on that mission and how strong Vegeta has gotten because he doesn't want Broly to surpass him. Because Vegeta's goal is to become the King of Saiyans, and only the strongest can become that. Raditz then mentioned that Broly was sent to another planet, but he hasn't came back yet. And that planet he was sent to was destroyed. Planet after planet Broly was sent to was destroyed, and he went on a complete rampage in space. There was no Saiyan out there that could stop him. Cooler gets news that the legendary Super Saiyan Broly is now on his planet. King Cold and Cooler steps out of their ships and sees that Broly is already outside waiting for them. And immediately Broly wasted no time rushing to Cooler, but gets a solid backhand right in the face. Trying to finish the job, Cooler sends a death beam to Broly, trying to finish him off. But he realized it wasn't enough. Broly then goes in his legendary Super Saiyan form, and while this is happening, everyone is watching this and it's all televised throughout the whole universe, even in Planet Vegeta. And they watch King Cold and Cooler die by the hands of Broly, fighting them at the same time, which makes Broly the most feared warrior in the entire universe. And while Vegeta is watching this all unfold, he cannot accept that Broly has now surpassed him. And we see that this was all planned by Bardock and Vegeta's father, sending Broly planet to planet testing out the strongest warriors just so he can get strong enough to kill Cooler. But what they didn't know, that this plan would backfire. Many years have passed ever since Broly had defeated King Cold and Cooler, but it was also the day Vegeta would challenge Hanasia for the throne to become King of Saiyans. He gets alerted that Broly is back and he's challenging Hanasia for the throne right now. Hanasia then greets Broly, saying to him, "Welcome back," because Broly went completely MIA ever since the death of Cooler and King Cold. But then Broly goes straight to business, challenging Hanasia for the throne. No time was wasted as these two Saiyans were ready to clash. And immediately, with one single hit, Hanasia was slain and killed in battle, which makes Broly the new king. And everyone is stunned by this because they cannot believe that only one hit was able to kill Hanasia. While Bardock was away on a mission, Fasha informs Bardock that Broly has killed Hanasia and he is now our new king. But Bardock doesn't seem too bothered by this, and he says that he will greet the new king, rest in peace Hanasia. A new king and a new era has emerged. The end. Well, I believe so. I think that's all. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
To read more stories like this, check out DragonBallMultiverse.com. And if you want to hear me go over more stories like this, subscribe to the channel. I'm J Cloud. I'm out. League or nothing.